I know. That's fine. That's fair. I've got nothing.
Hey, y'all. Appreciate everyone still sticking around in the chat. We know we've been kind of eating some food. We're hungry. We've been here since 10 o'clock, and yeah, we were hungry. We had to eat something. So we'll be live in just a moment to close out the final hour here. We're going to get Paul on. We're going to get a couple other vendors on, and it's kind of unwind. It's going to be a chill end of the stream. We don't have any plans, anything to talk about. So if you're in the chat and you want to ask questions about Comic-Con, or if you want to ask what it's like to stand up in front of 300 people and MC a cosplay contest, Tone will gladly answer those questions. We'll be live in just a moment.
Thank you.
Nothing is working. Everything has stopped working. Tone has stopped working. I'm just here. I'm going solo. I have to, because if I don't go live at some point, I'm going to fall asleep. Tone's wife, his much better half, showed up with a couple of burgers from the Midland Burger Company. And bro, they were double cheeseburgers. They were phenomenal. I mean, I was going to stream us eating it, but it was kind of like the equivalent of when Randy in Christmas Story is eating mashed potatoes like a little pig. That's how I was eating my burger. I was starving. I haven't eaten anything today. That was the first thing I ate, and you're like, oh, you haven't eaten anything? I know, I get it. Yeah, I get it. But no, I haven't eaten anything. I drank a bunch of water. And when she unwrapped this double cheeseburger, I annihilated that thing. I annihilated it. And I ate it like, I mean, there were people walking by. The parents were like covering their kids' eyes. Like, honey, don't look at that. Don't look at that. That's gross. It was nom, nom, nom. Slop everywhere. But that was a good-ass burger. If you're in the Midland Mall, over in their food court is a the Midland Burger Company. Phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It was really good. How's the audio level sound, you guys? Everything sound okay? Is it picking up much noise around me? I don't even know. I'm so tired. Like, seriously, if I get home and my kid's like, hey, Dad, I'm going to wake up at 1 and 3 again, I'm going to be like, what the fudge? Okay, I think we're bringing. All right, we're getting Tone over here, and I think Paul's gonna join us. We'll be back in just a moment. And we're back. We're back. Paul's is high energy. I just had a double cheeseburger from the Midland Burger Company, so I'm winding down
so
quickly.
good.
I had 2 Buffalo Wild Wing boneless wings that were donated. I had 2 today. That's all I've had.
you've had all
I've had
day.
a Mountain Dew and I had a Gatorade and water. I've been running all over, but hey,
You have been.
it's been
You got your
worth
steps
it.
in?
I think I got my steps for a week. I'm wearing pants I bought this week that are loose and falling down now.
Oh, man. That's the secret. 2 boneless wings and nothing, and then walk for like 12 miles.
Right.
But, Paul, we're starting to wind down here. We had the Cosplay Contest, which was a massive hit. I mean, a massive hit. This whole center of the mall was wall-to-wall, and people were digging it. And I tell you, man, there was some great contestants up there. But, dude, what we saw today, the turnout, the excitement, the fun that the kids were having, and even adults were having fun, I think you nailed it, dude.
I think the term is we nailed it. All of us. You know, the vendors, the fans, the crafty people, the cosplayers, you guys, all the different people that came together to make this event happen. I'm just amazed, and I love it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been amazing to look around here and seeing, you know, I mean, now I know we're winding down now, but at one point,
There's still
this
tons
place-
of people
Yeah,
here.
there's a lot of people here still.
But like earlier, it was just like it was almost like body to body in here.
It looked like a
was
football
crazy.
game, like you were at halftime and the
Right,
whole
yeah.
everything was full.
Everybody's running to the bathroom. They can't get anywhere.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's amazing because, you know, it brought all the businesses, extra,
Yeah.
you know, business, all the vendors, you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully they all did well. I talked to several, a lot did well, and they got their, you know, their name out there. They passed out tons of business cards. A bunch of my friends that are artists got commissions and stuff like
That's
that.
awesome.
And
Great.
I have no clue if I made money or not. All I know is people had a blast here, and that's what that's about.
Yep.
Is having an amazing time, bringing people together, and getting the community together to have fun. And I think this is a thing.
I think we
I
succeeded
think
at
it's a thing,
something.
dude. I just yeah, the way that the turnout and everything, it's just I think this has just established itself as an up and coming, you know, the premier spot to be in the
Yeah.
Tri-City area when it comes to Comic-Cons.
And that's what I would like. That's what I would really love, to have something solidified and something for everybody to look forward to. I know I'll probably never be big as, you know, Motor City Comic-Con or Grand Rapids Comic-Con, which is fine. I want to do something special. I have a different, unique formula. I want to bring people together and just have a good time. Maybe I can't afford all the stars to come here because this is a smaller type venue. But you know what? I think what's most important is bringing people together
Yes.
and having experiences. Now, down there, I saw so many kids with the balloon axes, the balloon lightsabers, the balloon Yodas, which is amazing. And down there, they had the transformation station where you can become a superhero.
Yeah.
You know, you go in there, you make your own cape, you make your own mask, bedazzle it, put puff balls and stuff on it. And then my friend was like, I want a picture of a frog. So she sit there in the cricket, a frog, cut it out, put it on their mask. It was amazing. And just so many people had fun and so many smiling faces, kids dressed up, adults dressed up, smiles everywhere, people having fun, getting things, looking at artwork, and just having a blast. And that, I think, is the most important thing. And
Right.
that's what it's all about.
Right.
And I'm so glad that you guys are sharing this dream with me.
Yeah.
This is, like I said, this is not Paul's Comic-Con. This is not Fett's Comic-Con. This is our Comic-Con. This is what we all put into it. So what I want to do is, I told you guys beforehand offline, I want to invite you to a committee because I can't do this by myself. This has been real hard for me. Incredible hours and stuff. But I want to, my next show, start with a committee. I want you guys to be on it. I want more people involvement and more people to be invested in this. Like I said, this is not Paul's or Fett's. This is ours. Our city, our area, our show. Let's make it amazing. Get you guys on board. Get other people on board. Several businesses already reached out to me and like, I want to work with you. I have like 3 different D&D places that want to work together. I got different businesses that want to work together and do things. It's amazing. And I'm just excited. I'm really, really excited for what this has opened up and offered for us.
Yeah.
And
sorry. Go ahead, Tone.
No, I think Paul was
so I'm grateful to everybody. We do it for you. And I've had this dream when I was stationed in the military, when I went to San Diego Comic-Con, the world's best Comic-Con, besides mine and ours, but the best Comic-Con, and I saw the stars, I saw the cosplayers, I saw the toys, I saw the props, I saw the replicas, I saw the artwork. I'm like, I love this. When I get out of the Navy, I want to open up a toy store. I want to do some cool stuff like this. I got out of the Navy, and several toy stores closed up. And I'm like, oh, my God.
Here's your opportunity.
My dream is not going to work because the place is closed. I don't want to lose money. And I started Fett's Toy Depot out of my basement. Then I moved to a storage unit. People thought that was sketchy. They came out the first time, like, what the heck's going on? And I had a 20 by 20 storage unit lined up with racks with all the toys. And, the first time people came out, they brought their friends and bodyguards and all that. But once they realized it was legit, it was great. It was happening. And then I got an offer when COVID hit. Somebody said, hey, I'll make you a deal for this place, the storefront. And I'm like, sure, why not? So I moved in there, and with the help of so many friends, it's been amazing. We do fun things for kids. We do awesome events, and we're branching out. And I'm just really excited that we can bring this stuff together for our community, for our kids, for our adults. I think it's amazing, and I just love doing it. I love sharing the stream with everybody, and I'm just amazed and happy.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I'm feeling that energy, man. I'm feeling that energy. Yeah, dude. I feel like you're onto something, Paul. And again, like you said, this reminded me kind of like my wedding day. You put all this time and effort planning, trying to get it to where it wants to be, and then when it happens, it goes over it goes by in a blur. Like, dude, it's seriously the end of the biggest day of the weekend.
Oh, I know it is,
and it's over. And you never really get a chance to like sit back and like watch everything that you put together unfold. Right. You're constantly
I was running
moving.
all over.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wish I could see more of this that happened in different places. I wish I could have been more involved in the cosplay contest, but I'm bouncing all over here and there and stuff like that, taking care of this, making sure all the customers are okay and the vendors and, problems shooting and stuff like that. Hey, I want to give a shout out to my buddy Dwayne and Tara from Orion Sports for all their donations, letting the superheroes throw. I got some amazing pictures. Awesome. If you want to do some cool stuff, come down to Orion Sports at the Midland Mall, do some laser tag, do some axe throwing, smash room, get rid of your stress. I got to tell you, these guys are great. They actually gave me one of the buildings in the back area to convert into a makeup of Fett's Toy Depot. Awesome. And I appreciate you.
That's dope.
Thank you so much for all your support. You guys are awesome. And then Tara dressed up like Wonder Woman, which is awesome. Thank you so much, everybody, for your support. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, awesome.
And there's just so many people I want to thank, and I don't want to omit anybody, but I just want to say thank you to everybody. Whether you came out and moved some of my stuff, whether you unpacked things or you donated this or that, I want to thank everybody who had a part in this to make this an amazing event. Paul can't do it by himself. We all work together. Like I said, this is our show.
Absolutely. And
well said, my friend.
Yeah, absolutely. Well said. And, I think the sentiment's the same for probably not just us, but everybody around here. I mean, I've had friends come out, family come out, different people that are like, this is like everybody's surprised in how much, how many people are out here or even how much vendors are here. So like we said it a while ago, like you want to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere. This is only the beginning. At this point now, it's only forward and up, so who knows what the next few years is going to bring, but, I'm here for it. He's here for it. Everybody out here is going to be here for it. Like you said, yeah, we don't have a lot of media guests, things of that nature. Like that's a whole different ball game.
Yep.
But that might happen someday. But until then, there's no reason why the rest of us can't get together and continue to do this. And we've got friends out here in the chat. They're looking at this, and two of our friends out here are from Australia. I know Cannon's like beer time. Yeah, she knows it.
A couple hours ago.
Yeah, right.
Jacuzzi time when I get out of here. Put an inflatable ring around my neck so I don't drown in there. I'm just gonna sit there and
take a nap. Yeah, but they're watching from Australia and they're having a good time watching this as well too. So it's cool to be able to do this and bring some piece of Comic-Con to other people.
She
as
says,
well,
"Fly
too.
me over." You know what's amazing is Squeaker's Nut House. She came from Texas. I've known her for years. Today was the first, or yesterday was the first day that I met her in real life, and it was amazing. We've been talking for years and working together. And I sell for her in my shop, and we do all these business things together. And it's awesome. And meeting her was awesome, coming from Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found out today one of my vendors, her aunt, came from Georgia to support her.
That's awesome.
That is amazing. To come here to be at the show
Let's
that,
say it like that.
she's at to represent her is amazing. And that's what it's all about, is having a good time, supporting everybody.
And the guys running your D&D 70 Dungeons, you guys all know 7D and Draston. Those guys, they're from Ohio. They drove up to do that. There are other friends from our B&B community that drove up from Ohio to play D&D and hang out with us as well too. We've got friends from other parts of the state of Michigan. So yeah, that's what's great about it, is people coming, all around, the Midwest or the country to come and hang out. And maybe next time, some of our friends from Australia can make it. That'd be great.
Ooh, yeah, get some Australians here.
So I know I opened my mouth and I'm waving. Some of my kids from my school just showed up. It's great seeing you. Thank you so much for coming out. Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everybody. And I want to thank you guys.
Absolutely.
Thanks
for
for having
helping
us,
us.
man.
Well,
Thanks for
I
letting us
told
do
you to
this.
make it an official. You guys are my official podcast, broadcast, team and this and that. We need to get a patch or a decal or a badge made, to make this official.
Yeah,
Hell
for
yeah.
sure.
But I'm just so happy, and thank you so much for all your support and your promos and stuff like that. We're just gonna do good things.
Yeah,
we're
I
gonna
agree.
work together and do good things and just have a good time.
Absolutely.
Well said, my friend.
For sure.
Well, Paul, I'm going to let you get back to doing your thing. I'm
Thank
sure
you
you're not
so
excited about getting back on those knees and walking around
I
some
know.
more.
A lot of things to do.
Yep.
I know.
But we'll be back in just a moment to wrap up. But this again was Paul King from Fetz Toy Depot. I'm going to throw his link in the chat. Make sure you visit Fetz Toy Depot on Facebook. And he's got a lot of awesome stuff, you guys.
Also, I want to interrupt. Sorry.
Interrupt.
Please, everybody, go to the Midland Mall Comic-Con Facebook page. That is where all
right.
the information's at. You got to go there. You must go there to get all the information, all the pictures, and all the know-how.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't go there, you're going to miss out.
That's
so
right.
thank you so
I
much.
don't want to miss out. All right, Paul. Thanks again, buddy. We'll be back in just a moment to close up. But this is again Paul King, Fetz Toy Depot.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you so much.
We'll
Thank
be
you.
right back. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the final closing act of what has been an epic day at the Midland Mall Comic-Con. It is currently 4:39. We've been live since 10 o'clock.
Mhm.
We're both running on very little sleep, but we did just mash some burgers. So
That's true.
we're getting that energy. But now I think we're going to go pack things up, go have a drink, and then we'll be back here tomorrow at noon.
And then I figure tomorrow afternoon, since we had a lot of people that didn't get into the raffle today, I'm just going to keep the box that route.
Yep.
And then tomorrow we'll just draw 2 people.
I like that.
And we'll
That's
do
fine.
that. We'll do that as we close out to announce the winners, and we'll reach out to them as well too. So, but yeah, this has been definitely an experience. As somebody who loves cons and been going to cons for
It's
over
different
10
when you're
years.
working it as opposed to attending
It's
it.
different when you're working it. So I feel like I know I've missed out on a lot of things I might want to see or look at. At the end of the day, I'm just glad to be a part of it. This has been, clearly with the passion that Paul brings, it's a whole different level
and
of
the
mine.
chat noticed it, man. The chat was loving it.
But this has always been something of dream of mine as well, too, to be involved in something like this
Yep.
one way or another. And to be involved like this has been quite an experience. So we really thank him for letting us not only be involved, being like the FET's kind of like official podcast and stuff like that as well, too. We appreciate that. I can't wait to see what we're going to do going forward.
Yeah, man. Like I said, day one, as I told you beforehand, I was just like, dude, I'm expecting the absolute worst outcome. I'm expecting it to be a total disaster just to kind of prepare myself so I wasn't like freaked out when all hell did break loose. But, dude, it went by pretty damn good, pretty damn smooth.
Yeah.
There's a couple things we need to work on, but, I mean, that's, again, a learning experience, and that's the point of doing this is you just continue to grow. Like Paul wants to do with this show, with this Comic-Con, is to continue to grow the show, and that's what we want to do. Ken's over here busting moves. But we just want to continue to grow. But we seriously cannot thank y'all so much enough for being here, tuning in throughout the day. I understand it's one of the warmest days we've had in Michigan in 5-6 months. And many of you tuned in to hang out with us, to watch what Paul
all
put
around
on.
the world.
All around the world. We got people in Australia watching. We have people in Ohio watching. We got people everywhere.
Appreciate you guys.
So we really, really appreciate the support, having everyone tune in. We will be live again tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, going up until we close out about 4:30. We'll have one more cosplay contest where we're going to have Drastin on. We're going to have 7 Dungeons on. We're going to have Boots back on. Josh from Half-Ass Beer Review will be on.
Yep, we'll get a 501st member,
We're going to get a member from the 501st Squad, probably. So we should have a good assortment of vendors that are going to hop on, share their experience with Comic-Con. And, yeah, man, we had a lot of fun today.
Absolutely.
So that's going to do it for us. For Fanboy Tone.
Time for a beer.
I'm the Dude79. This has been a very special edition of Banter and Babble live from the Midland Mall Comic-Con. We will see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you.